Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again in the best event in Clash Royale history. It's actually going on right now. Clash Royale is live. So Clash Royale is introduced Clash Royale without any agenda whatsoever. This thing is miraculous. If you guys don't know what it is, basically it allows you to upgrade cards for 50% of the gold cost. That means you should just be upgrading as much as you possibly can, but if you have limitations like me, and on my mini accounts you don't have max gold, like my 5 million gold on my main account, I'll be showcasing the best cards to upgrade and what you should be doing along the way. But yeah, here it is. You can earn gold depending on your arena level too, which is kind of cool, like just grinding ladder. But yeah, we are going to be doing that right quick. Even if you're not watching this during Clash Royale, this video will still be useful for you because I'll be breaking down what cards to upgrade, and I'll be upgrading a ton of cards live, so it'll just be fun. Number one thing to do is upgrade one deck as much as you possibly can all the way to the top. If you're going to upgrade that one deck that you've been playing on regular Trophy Road and Path of Legends, you'll be able to climb up a lot quicker. So make sure that you do that. Yeah, you can see 50% there, slashed in half. So we're just going to go and upgrade the Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin is one of the better cards in Clash Royale. After the buff, it does one-shot Spear Goblins. So the fact that it is now like a compelling option for all ranged units, it means that you kind of want to put it in a lot of your decks if you have a log bait proponent. So for instance, if you have like, I don't know, Evolved Skeletons, or if you have like Wall Breakers, it makes sense to put in a Dark Goblin just because it's a great card to use with its higher damage now. Baby Dragon's a universally great card with either Golem decks or Lava Hound decks or Beatdown decks centric with Electro Giant. Doesn't really work in cycle decks. You can't really use a Baby Dragon that well there. However, it is a pretty fun card to play, and it is definitely a card that we are going to be upgrading a little bit today. This is my mini account. I'm going to be trying to upgrade a lot of cycle cards because I've been using Hog Rider. So I want to use cards that are synergistic with that. So I'm okay dropping Goblins here, going and upgrading not my Mirror or Heal Spirit because those aren't really useful. I do think Suspicious Bush is a fun card to play, so I'm going to go and upgrade that a little bit. Not a ton, but just enough to give me some extra rewards. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Clash Royale is also a great time to upgrade all of your cards to around level 11, which is tournament standard. And what that does, it enables you an opportunity to get all of your cards pretty decently leveled, and it gives you XP with each upgrade. So all the cards that we haven't really upgraded to level 9, we're just going to go and do that, or level 10 or 11. Level 11 is where the drop-off point is, where it's not necessarily worth like upgrading the cards. If your cards are level 11 or higher and you're not going to be using them, it's just a kind of a waste. But level 11 is somewhere that I would recommend you guys to upgrade all of your cards to if you haven't already. Would really, really recommend that. So Goblin Gang is a phenomenal card. We have so many Goblin Gangs. I guess because Goblin Journey, but we didn't even play Goblin Journey on this account. I guess they just gave us a lot of Goblin cards. I don't know. That's really crazy. Anyway, we could just upgrade to level 12 because it is a card that I would generally play. I'm going to go and grab our Skeleton Army and upgrade that as well. Skeleton Army is a noob-friendly card. It's basically associated with players that don't want to defend, and then they just throw out a Skeleton Army and hope they don't get zapped. It works phenomenally with Skeleton King because if your Skeleton Army dies, then you're able to get a second Skeleton Army using your Skeleton King. So it's very beneficial if you are running a deck that's centric with it. Terrible if not. If you throw a random Skeleton Army in your deck and it doesn't necessarily make sense, you're going to be losing so many games. So, yeah, we just leveled up, so we'll be able to upgrade more stuff and get more gold and see where we can go. And even if we don't get to upgrade all of our stuff to the max level, it's still pretty cool because guess what? We are getting a ton of new rewards as well along the way. Valkyrie is a good card. It does have an evolution, so I want to focus on that if I can. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough cards in the bank there, so fine. I think we can grab Hunter and level that up to level 9 just because it is a good card after the buff. And then Goblin Drill, of course, is a card that we will be playing on this account as soon as we level it up higher. Prince is really good right now, but it doesn't really work with Hog Rider or Cycle decks. Cannon Cart is a good card. Well, Executioner is a good card too. It's very solid with Tornado. And we have Archer Queen leveled up as much as we possibly can, pretty much. Level it up even more. Nah, not with magic items. All right, what can we do here? I'm trying to think of like what I want to do and what the best play is. So we could go and dump a bunch of gold and, drop our book of cards in our legendary log, but it's 10 out of 20, so it seems like a bad decision. I kind of want to save that for a level 14 upgrade that we're 0 out of 20. Feels like a waste using the book on that, so we'll use it later on, even though this is my main deck. We have no magic items there whatsoever. We can go and dump a whole bunch of stuff into this, but again, not great. I think we should use it on the Hog Rider, to be fair. I'm just going to do it. I think upgrading the Hog Rider is a pretty good play. We get 50k gold there. Just going to level it up to 14. Beautiful, baby. So, as you can see, we're making huge strides with this deck. And I think we're going to go and dump... we could go and dump those into that. Doesn't necessarily matter that much. We definitely want to go and dump all of our wild cards into the Wizard. And Wizard level 13 would be so nice to get, but I don't think we're going to be able to get it today unless we get super, super lucky. Ooh, wait, we spent a ton of gold, so we're able to collect a ton of chests too. Very nice. Getting some Electro Spirits, getting some Heal Spirits. Lightning, not really a card that we want. Getting some Clones, not that great, but hopefully we can get this chest later on if I just keep grinding and playing more Clash. That would be the goal. We'll see if I'm able to do that. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much that for this account. Unless we're able to go jump back and do some more upgrades in a little bit. There aren't any other cards that I really want to upgrade. The Executioner, maybe. Yeah, I think we could upgrade the Executioner. But let's go and grab our level up chest, which would be pretty nice. 2,600 gold, 20 gems, and then also some bombers. I think that, you know, the level up chests were a great addition to Clash Royale. It incentivizes you to continuously upgrade your stuff. And that's just a vibe. Also, if you guys enjoyed this type of commentary, this type of Clash Royale video, definitely leave a like on it. It goes a long way. It allows me to do more content like this in the future. This is my second channel where I kind of screw around and just have fun with you guys. So, yeah, if you want to see more content here where I just vibe and go with you guys, definitely leave a like. All right, we're going to go to our second account really quick. We have a few different accounts really quick. So, jump to this one. And we're going to go and use all of our gold that we can. Yo, what's up? I know good. How you doing, dude? Hey, we got a ton of princesses from that. Hopefully we level up our princess all the way here. Be very, very nice. Yeah, let's go. Level 12, level 13. Hell yeah. Can I level it all the way? Oh, yeah, we do. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Because we like princess in log bait decks, so it makes sense. Do I have wild cards to spare? I almost have 50k wild cards. Do I want to use it on princess? Probably not. And we do have a log bait deck pretty maxed out, but not entirely, right? Like, we have Evo Firecracker. This is our deck we super, super enjoy. Definitely going to upgrade that. The skeletons finally get all the way up. All the way up. We go and dump some wild cards into the snowball. Not enough there. Not enough there. We should start to use our masteries. I realize I'm kind of incorrigible with it, guys. I realize that. I'm sorry. It had to be done. Like, it just takes so much time. There needs to be a claim all button. If there was one thing that I could ask Clash Royale for, it would be a claim all button for the Masteries. Because, man, it takes me forever, you know? I'm not even going to fib. It does take a while. All right, let's keep going. Let's grab some more mortars. Let's keep upgrading. I think that we can get some other stuff, too. Any good Mega Knight decks that you recommend me to play? I like Mega Knight plus Ram Rider. That is probably the best version of any type of Mega Knight deck that you could play right now in Clash Royale. There isn't much better than that. If you're running Mega Knight with Ram Rider, you're able to tank for the Ram Rider by defending with a Mega Knight. You're up elixir because your opponent spams stuff into your Mega Knight. Then you throw a Ram Rider right behind it and you wreck your opponent. It's a very nice card combination. Oh, we didn't upgrade our drills. Let's go and see if we can do that. We're not really a master of the drill, are we, on this account? This is my second account that's kind of in my second main account. We go over here, you guys will see I have a lot of the exclusive emotes, like the Rascal's Birthday emote, the Pigs emote, and then I also have the 21 emote. This account is something that I treasure, so I really, really, really want to spend my gold on this and make sure that we get the highest possible levels. We could dump a lot of rare cards in there and upgrade our Dark Goblin. I do like that card, so might as well, right? When the Dark Goblin going to get an evolution, though? That's the real question. All right, so we could level up our Goblin Gang because it is a good card to play with Log Bait, and definitely a card that I would recommend upgrading if you had the opportunity to. Basically, this deck is also synergistic with Log Bait, so we definitely want to upgrade Log Bait as much as we possibly can. Are there any other cards here that I want to upgrade? Is there anything else that's speaking to me? Calling my name? Probably a Tesla, honestly. Screw it. It did not upgrade all the way. Oops. You know, I did try my hardest. I did try my hardest. So we'll upgrade this. We'll just dump all of our gold in this one. The other one I was kind of saving some of my gold in case I had other big upgrades along the way. But this account, I think I'm just going to upgrade as much as I possibly can. Skeleton King is phenomenal with Log Bait. Same thing with Mighty Miner. No, I just spent gems by accident. No, Fast Fingers failed me, bro. Okay, that was a little bit of a fail. Not gonna lie, a little bit of a failure. I didn't collect the gold from last season. Feels bad, man. All right, so I haven't bought the Pastoral in this account yet, but I would say like the only thing I would ever buy in the shop is Pastoral if I were to spend money on this game. I don't really do that very often, but if I were to, I would do that. Shop offers like this, and then the mini P.E.K.K.A.s are always decent options. And then we're gonna go and drop, possibly, I don't know, Suspicious Bush could make sense. Could also grab some Teslas because we wanted to level that all the way up. But yeah, as you can see, this account is decent. I'm going to go and use one banner box on it and just see what we can get. But I did waste some gems. In the spirit of wasting more gems, poolside vibe. Actually kind of vibe with that. That's not that bad. Let's do one more. I'm a little bit of degen. A little bit of a degen. A little bit of a degen, guys. Give me some luck. Okay, Beach Holiday. That's decent. I'll take those. I honestly don't really like the goblins themselves. I more so like the banners. Like, I kind of vibe with this, with the goblin in the little corner and then the poolside. Out of all the ones I could have gotten, those are the best ones. I'm not going to lie. Like, I didn't even know what I was rolling for, and I got the best ones, so I'll take it. We'll go back to our mini account, and then we will try to play some games while collecting more gold so we can get more stuff. Also, always trying to level up the cards that we haven't leveled up all the way, so let's go and grab some wizards. And we've made pretty good progress with our gold, but we definitely want to be able to hit that, so it'd be nice to be able to get some more gold here. Just jump in a ladder and see what happens. If you trade in clanning, yeah, I can't promote that type of stuff, man. As a Supercell content creator, it's probably not ideal to promote glitches and stuff like that. I understand that that's a possibility, but I'm not going to promote that stuff. I also haven't done that on my mini account. But yeah, I did see your chat. This man has to be the best CR content, truly the GOAT. Thank you for saying so, brother. It means a lot that you even think that, so appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. All right, we're going to go for a wizard here, and then we're going to go for a knight, and yeah. I mean, to be fair, this is the best event that Supercell has ever run. Most of the events, when they've run Pastoral, haven't had this type of, you know, thing behind it. Usually, there was like a level right afterward or something. This is just a nice thing that they did to the community, and hopefully they continue to do awesome events like this in the future, because genuinely, this is the stuff that Clash Royale needs to grow and become the best game it can be. If you have like these type of events that the community super appreciates, there's no ulterior motive, it's just good vibes and a big benefit for everyone that's playing. That's what we want to see. So, yeah. Also, there's no need to delete his message. IK good. I know that you wanted to, or that you did, but yeah, he knows it's just like we're not going to abuse any glitches or anything like that. I can't do that. A nice thing for the players, yeah, it's a nice thing for the players. So huge W for their end there. That was very, very cool. Why are you not live on your main channel? This is just like a chill, like upgrade type of live stream. I just wanted to see how many views, how many people would check in and stop by the second channel. More of an impromptu thing. So definitely a cool thing that I haven't done in a while. I want to start streaming again on the second channel. So figured might as well start now, right? Like you could wait till tomorrow. You could wait till the next day. But if you keep pushing it off and you keep pushing it off and you keep pushing it off, it's never going to happen. So it's important to be realistic with yourself and also understand that you got to start somewhere. So like when you're working out, you can't really start from like 100-pound weights, right? You got to ease your way up into higher and higher weights. For me, I need to start grinding on this channel again. I need to start uploading more. I need to start streaming more if I want to. So I've been pushing it off and pushing it off. I've been streaming on the main channel forever, and it's now the time, you know, it's time to make it happen. All right. Anyway, this deck, usually you want to start spamming wizards as much as possible, so it's a great card to upgrade. Another card that's phenomenal to upgrade is also going to be Hog Rider, because it's your Wink Edition. So upgrading Wink Editions and upgrading cards like Wizard that are your evolution are generally going to be the precedents for you. Those are going to be the hard cards to upgrade and also the cards that give you the most value. So yeah, we're going to go for a Hog Rider right now. We're going to also drop our Wizard. Level 14 Hog Rider might allow me to push up a few arenas, so that'll be really, really cool. Definitely want to upgrade our Wizard if we can. Can't guarantee anything, but we will be trying our hardest. Seeing what we can do. Can't beat an event with discounted gold. Am I bad? I'm a little out of practice. Nah, dude, you're totally fine. It doesn't matter at all. That was a reasonable thing to delete. I just like was saying, you know, I don't care about it. You know, it's fine to keep it in the chat. I respect that, bro. Just want to let you know. Yeah, no, dude, I appreciate you letting me know. Like, if there's ever something that can get us more of an advantage in the game and I'm not doing it, it's always nice to know that. So thanks for telling me. All right, we're going to go with Skellies here and then pull the P.E.K.K.A. a little bit. And then I think we're totally fine. One of those positions where I'm not even scared in the slightest as long as the Wizard survives. And then when it dies, it's a little bit bad. But it is what it is. Also, as you guys can likely see, this is not an amazing matchup for me. Playing against someone with a P.E.K.K.A. and also a Tornado and a Tesla means that it's going to be difficult for us to break through with our Hog Rider, but I'm up for the challenge, man. I'm rising to the occasion. Also, by the way, guys, I was looking at cars today for the first time in forever. I didn't know that my car was older than it was. I was like, yo, I got a 2015 Mazda. And he's like, no, you don't. You have a 2012 Mazda. I'm like, oh, oops. so I got a rude awakening there. I totally thought my car was worth more than it was. And apparently it's worth less than $7,000, maybe $5,000. I think it's a very, very inexpensive car comparatively to what I thought it was. I was like, oh, you know, it's a $10,000 car. You know, I told you guys it was worth 10K. It's not worth 10K. So I will try to get a car that's a little bit safer than the one that I currently have. It is definitely a little bit older and also with a lot of miles on it. So I need to get that ready to, I don't know, ready to be used. We go Ice Spirit here. Man, this guy's obnoxious. This matchup is so tough. He did just use a Tornado, so there's a chance that we can do something, but not looking great, guys. Not looking great. Looks like a pretty big hard counter, not gonna lie. Sometimes that type of stuff happens. You just look at the game and you're like, well, I wish that you did not give me this matchup, my guy. I really wish that we did not match into someone with this deck. This very nice strategy. So, you know what? If we do match into someone that has a P.E.K.K.A. Tornado deck with Tesla, it's unlikely that you're going to win with a Hog Rider deck. Unless you have Spell Cycle and you can just throw fireballs at your opponent. But hey, it happens. Do you have any plans for visiting India? I really want to meet you, bro. I have no plans on visiting India or any other real countries right now. Kind of just chilling in the US where everything feels like a fairy tale a little bit. It's just memey. Everything here is just hilarious. Crazy how fast time flies. I know, dude. I get good. It's insane. Car market is crashing. Wait 2 months. Do you know why the car market is crashing, Ken Labar? Can you give me like more information on that or where I can look into that? Because if you have more info on that, let me know. I would appreciate that information or that source so I can take a look at it before I make a purchase. Also, not a good idea for us to go for a Hog Rider directly into someone that does that, but it is what it is. Okay, I think we want to go Knight, and then we want to go for a Wizard, or do we want to go Giant Skeleton because it's level 15? I think we go Giant Skeleton since it's level 15. We're going to go Skellies here on top of this, and then NATO, the Bat Stye. Not the worst thing in the world, not great, but it is what it is, you know? Sometimes you just have to soak it up, and oh my gosh. I'm going to say accept the damage, but this is a lot more damage than I was expecting. This is insane. Have you guys ever seen someone do that where they just have like the weirdest possible counter to you? Like a random Fisherman, Magic Archer, Minions deck with the Golem? Doesn't really make that much sense, but I guess it is mid-ladder for you. Alright, we'll try to go for a log depending on what happens here. Would love to get damage, but he's also got Cannon plus Fisherman. Does he have Cannon, Fisherman, Tornado? I think he does. This is insane, dude. Getting a video for you? Yeah. Let me know. Let me know. If you have any videos or any information on that, I'd super appreciate it. All right, we should take his tower here, but like the reality of this guy defending multiple times when he shouldn't have is just crazy. It's blasphemy, bro. It's blasphemy. At least he gets blasted by that, right? There's no way the Giant Skeleton doesn't take the tower. Nice. That's what we anticipated. He's going to Fisherman, and we'll go for a Knight on it. Guess he's not going to Fisherman. All right, we can Tornado this off. Oh, no. Tragic. Go Skellies here, maybe? The fact that these minions just do not die is insanely unfortunate. Okay, yeah, level 15 cards are pretty strong. I'm not going to lie, like, having the higher level cards definitely makes a pretty big difference in your game modes. I wonder if it's going to be harder to hit level 15 because a lot of people are going to have higher level cards after this, you know, after this. Might be a bit more spicy, you know? I think we have the 3 crown. I don't think we have any other option. Try to do this. Let's try to 3 crown him. There's always a chance, right? Like, he might just get finessed by this Giant Skeleton. Wizard does not even one-shot the minions like it typically does, so I think we're going to take the loss. A little bit of an unfortunate game where our opponent just had higher level cards than he should have. We'll jump on the next game. Maybe, you know, We get to level up our stuff and not play into someone with Fisherman Cannon will win, but kind of hard to get those type of games. You just look at these matchups and be like, I don't understand why you have a Fisherman and a Cannon in the same deck. I don't understand why you have a P.E.K.K.A. Tornado and Tesla in the same deck, but it's kind of Clash Royale, you know? It'd be that way. I like to buy my first car with manual transmission. For some reason, manual isn't popular in the US. Yeah, I don't use manual either. Is the title referring to the ongoing Slash Royale? Yes, sir. It is. You could get a free pet, expenses paid wherever. What animal? I would get an eagle or a cheetah. Definitely a camel. I'm not even gonna lie. I love camels. I straight up love camels. They're goats. Camels are goats. They're actually an undercover animal. What's your workout routine? I've been playing pickleball every day, and I've been hitting the bench every other day. So it's been a good time. Been a very good time, actually. Been trying to bench 225 by the end of this year, and yeah, I've been making progress. So I just got back into it again, and it's been a really good time. All right, so generally in this type of situation, tornadoing on the Firecracker is not a bad decision, so we're just going to go and kill that real quick for the one time. Very nice. I feel like Lightning could be an increased usage. Evo Wizard, Shield pops very easily now, and Lightning can kill it fast. Could be wrong though, so Smurf Blade. Yeah, if you guys have any, like, you know, feedback on the meta right now, and you have anything that you think, like, a good card to upgrade, like Lightning, it's always cool to have those type of conversations. And then we can think about it a little bit more, and I don't know, maybe come up with a better decision on what cards to upgrade for the future. I agree. I think Lightning is good. The number of cards sold is pretty constant, but EVs take more share. Ice cards are getting killed. The major ice brands have declared bankruptcy in China. Colonist is discussing U.S. bankruptcy. Oh, dang, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to get a Mazda, so I don't know if that changes anything. I know they're a Japanese brand. I think they're a Japanese brand. But yeah, the cars are just really, really nice, which makes me happy. It's what I've had since 2012, so. No Wednesday would ever be the same again, says IK Good. I know, dude. These games today have been wild. I don't even know what I'm playing into at this point. Like, these mid-ladder guys are just insane. It is, it's not even like they're outplaying me. They're just like having multiple counters to Hog Rider in their deck. Doesn't make sense. Or they'll have like a Royal Giant where, like, I don't have a building, so Royal Giant's a pretty hard card for us to counter. It is the worst win condition for us to play into. Because if you think about it, every other win condition, like, let's just say we're matching into, I don't know, Hog Rider. We can just pull it with a Tornado, right? We're chilling. I guess there's some other ones that are tough, but if we play against Logbait, it's pretty easy. If we play against other cards that are a bit more difficult, it can be spicy, but this is just one of those situations where I just, you know, have not gotten lucky even one game so far. So I think we'll get a little bit lucky in a few more. Does Bat surviving Ice Spirit as criminals, this Smurf Blade? Yeah. Card levels matter a lot. That's why we're going to try to upgrade our cards a little bit more on this account. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to do a live stream tomorrow, trying to push up to the new arena just yet. I mean, I was able to get this arena by outplaying our opponents really, really hard with like level 12 cards before we upgraded stuff. But man, I think when you match into multiple counters, when you have higher level cards from your opponent, it's super, super tough. We did not get a single good matchup so far in this account in these last 3 games. Kind of sucks, but it's part of the game. Hopefully we can win a couple. This deck is really, really good if you don't match into 3 Hog Rider answers or a Royal Giant deck. So yeah. We're just hoping to play against a Hog Rider deck, a Logbait deck, a Golem deck, a Lava Hound deck, basically anything in the game that isn't P.E.K.K.A. Tornado with Tesla or the other stuff. We'll see what this guy has. Level 15, which is like definitely not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, he's got Tesla and he's got Log, so maybe he's going to have Tornado in this deck too. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of people have ample answers to a Hog Rider just because they are sick of losing into it. Kind of funny to watch how many like noobs do that. Also, I just misclicked our wizard. One more tile up would have been better. Totally fine though. Those lava pups too. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy things in this game now. All right, we're gonna go skeletons here and then activate King Tower with the Tornado. If you guys haven't done that before, it's a really good play. Even into a Mega Knight plus Tesla deck, I think we can win this game. I'd say P.E.K.K.A. is infinitely more difficult to beat because the P.E.K.K.A. can just like kill the Hog Rider very, very quickly. I would say that the Mega Knight just doesn't have as much damage per second, so it's not as scary. Also, I definitely want to go in for a knight here. Not going to be the end of the world, but our king tower is absurdly low because we have level 12 towers and he's got a level 15 Mega Knight. A lot of people don't really recognize this, but your tower levels matter to a great degree because they're the cards that you rely on defense for positive elixir trades and for neutral trades. So if your towers are under level, that's a pretty big benefit for your opponent. Mega Knight is a lot worse than the Giant Skeleton for sure. Yeah, it is. Mega Knight is so bad in the Giant Skeleton. But P.E.K.K.A can kill Giant Skeleton, so then the P.E.K.K.A is going to be a problem forever. It just survives the Giant Skeleton, doesn't care. It just has way more damage per second, P.E.K.K.A does, than the Giant Skeleton and also the Mega Knight. P.E.K.K.A just has a lot of damage. I think we don't win this interaction. Like, the wizard should just die, even though it has pretty decent placement and timing. His card being level 15 just survives forever. Like, that Valkyrie should have died a long time ago, but it didn't happen. We could tornado, but we're not going to break through. Even though our Hog Rider got leveled up a little bit, it's not good enough. Like, when this knight is a bit intense, but I think that's the way we want to play. So, usually in this type of matchup, if he plays well and he has a big spell, he should win, because he has Mega Knight and he also has good answers to us, but I don't think he's going to play better than us, so I think we'll capture the W here, especially if he goes in for a terrible Mega Knight. We'll have to wait and see if he knows not to do that or not. I bet you he goes in for a bad play. I expect him to Mega Knight here or something. Right into the Wizard and double Giant Skeletons. I think the double Giant Skeletons might kill the Mega Knight. Oh, yeah, he lost. All right, cool. Very nice. Yeah, he needed to drop that a little bit sooner, but he got exploded by the Giant Skeleton. That'll give us a lot of gold, so we're not even trying to reach the new arena or anything. We're just trying to farm gold right now in this event and try to win games. The more games you win, the more gold you get, the better cards you can upgrade. So you can farm 20k gold a day. Huge vibes. Void is really balanced now, not too OP, not so trash. It can kill Swarm and single cards. It actually doesn't kill the single cards that I'm used to it killing, so it's definitely a bit different. I decided this is the season I'm going to run 3 Musketeers pump like a mad lad. That's crazy. I feel like it might be a good decision since Void did get a bit of a nerf, so maybe less people are playing it, but yeah, still definitely a mad lad. I was going to say mid lad. You're definitely not a mid lad. You're a mad lad for sure. All right, we'll Giant Skelly in the back and we'll see what we can do. It's going to be way harder for us to hit the higher level stuff because everyone we're matching into is level 15 cards now. I just thought about that, you know. You're not the only person that's leveled up their cards. Everyone else has too. To be fair, I do have level 12 cards, so kind of a difficulty when you have a level 12 Giant Skeleton, level 15, but everything else is level 12 or level 11. Oh, he has a level 12 card too. All right. One thing I'd recommend is if you could, you want to level up the most important cards as much as you can. For instance, Giant Skeleton is a card that we want to be spamming as much as possible, so we focused on leveling that up over our Skeletons. Skeletons are just meant for distraction, so the level doesn't matter near as much. The leveling on the Hog Rider and the Wizard matters a lot, though, because you're going to be spamming those as much as you can as win conditions. So I would focus on those, especially like Skeleton's Ice Spirit. The Ice Spirit still gives you value regardless on what level it is, because it's nice ability to stun things. So I would say, like, if you could run cards like Log or Tornado or Ice Spirit or Skeletons that are filler cards, then you don't have to upgrade as many cards as you typically would to remain competitive with these fully level 15 players. However, if you don't have your core components, like my Wizard level 12, that kind of sucks, right? If I don't have that level 15 or like even close to it, like 3 levels lower, that makes a very big difference. So I need to level up my Wizard. I was kind of hoping to get some more cards to level it up, but I haven't been able to do that yet. Let's go. Title is clickbait. All my level 14 cards cost the same to upgrade. Yeah. Hopefully they do something with elite wild cards in the future, but for anyone that is not level 15 like you, or level 14 like you, I don't know, it is still the best event in the game. This, I don't even think it's clickbait. I think this is definitely the best event that they've run so far. Could they do a better event in the future? Maybe. I don't know. Like, that's true, but the title is definitely not clickbait if it is the best event that they've done so far with no hidden agenda. Like, you could argue that the event isn't the best thing that they could have done possibly, because there's always a better possibility. Like, for instance, if they added an event where elite wildcards were in play, sure, the event would be better. But it's still the best event right now as is that they've done in 8 years of Clash Royale. And that's objective. There's no way there's been a better event than this one. All the other Slash Royales had something tied to them. So this one is just like straight up good for the community with no drawbacks. So, I think you're objectively wrong. And if you are are like hating on this stream or this video or this thing, then you're just wrong. Like it's not good. Hopefully you're trolling. Sometimes people troll and just like want to make jokes and stuff, but it's hard to see sarcasm sometimes through text. So I hope you're trolling. Anyway, we're gonna go Ice Spirit here. We're gonna go Skellies. We can NATO here as well. Not the best. I'm gonna go Knight instead. Those barbs should lock onto the Knight. Very, very cool for us. We Giant Skeleton Hog Rider. Dude, stop it. No one loves the person that does that, brother, man. All right, that was a terrible Magic Archer play on his end, so take it. Run it. Don't think it's going to work. Yeah, not good. Not our best work. Not our best work here today. Still trying our hardest, though. See what we can accomplish. Maybe we can still cook. I think we can cook. We're in NATO, whatever he drops the Hog Rider on. Yeah, GG. I'm glad we won that one. Why did they literally change Skeleton Dragons? They changed Skeleton Dragons because of some minute interaction. Like sometimes at different levels, the interactions are a bit screwy. If you guys are unaware, at very specific interactions, like some cards will die to Fireball or die to arrows, and they won't die to Fireball or arrows at other levels. They make adjustments because of that. It's not really because they wanted to nerf Skeleton Dragons or anything like that. Evo Drill, not enough of a nerf, says Chloe. I agree. I think Evo Drill needed a little bit more of a nerf. Last time they did an event for positive upgrading cards, they added another new level. Yep, exactly. So, you know, this title is entirely correct. What should we upgrade? You should be upgrading the main cards of your deck. So whatever deck you're playing, you want to upgrade the core components of it. So for me, I was focusing on Hog Rider because I really wanted to level up my Hog Rider since it wasn't breaking through buildings and I was struggling to win matchups where I had an even matchup advantage, but my card levels were holding me back. Now I'll still lose, but I'll lose because my opponent has 3 counters to Hog Rider. So a little bit of a different story, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm okay losing those games. I'm not necessarily as okay losing a game when my cards just don't do what they're supposed to. So it is important to level up your cards as much as you can. Huge shout out to Clash Royale for actually creating this event. Like, again, this is the first event that they've ever done that I've looked at and I've been like, this is something that I want to play in. This is something that is great for my account. Like, this makes me so happy. Yeah, I don't know. This is the first event they've ever done that I've looked at and like, this is fire. Hopefully they can do more of these in the future. At some point, maybe they'll do another. But yeah, huge W. What's your way of finding the decks in the meta? I have a lot of pro player friends that I ask that also message me. And yeah, if you have friends that are a lot better than you at the game, they can help you create pretty good videos and pretty good deck advice and also get better at the game so then you can translate your tips and tricks onto the viewers. What's the event? It's called /Royale, 50% extra gold or 50% off of all of your upgrades. Thank you for all the daily content. I look forward to every day. You're awesome. Thank you, man. Between the Ice Wizard buff and the Evo Cage introduction, quite a few people have been using Splash Art in those cards again. That makes sense. I feel like anything with Ice Wizard is annoying to play into. Like, I super hate losing to Ice Wizard. I look at him like, man, not this thing again. But, you know, it makes sense. Like, it's a good card. Goblin Cage Evolution is fun. I think that was a really interestingly designed card because it does destroy a lot of big beatdown decks and it doesn't do so well into other stuff. Like, obviously Goblin Cage is horrendous into Lava Hound, but it is so good into matchups where it can actually hit things. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of cards that are really polarizing. But also at the same time, if you cover the weakness of Goblin Cage and you let it like pull air cards too, that'd be pretty bad for the game. So they kind of have to pick what do they want to do. Anyway, we're going to break through with a Hog Rider here. I think we win this game. There's no way that Hog Rider is going to get stuck in traffic, is it? Come on, man. We got stuck in traffic when we were driving back from the car dealership. I don't want to get stuck in traffic in Clash Royale right now. Adding an insult to injury. GG, we got him. Nothing wrong owning a Mazda. I'm now a Tesla fanboy after owning a Model 3 for 9 months as Ken Labar. Yeah, dude, my friends, most of them have Teslas because they are all rich software engineers in Seattle, so they're all balling. I personally, like, don't want to or can't really afford a engine or something that, like, breaks or a battery that breaks. I heard that if you get a used Tesla or if you get a Tesla after a few 50,000 miles or whatever, the battery could have problems. And if the battery has problems, then you just have to spend a lot of money to fix it. Objectively, Teslas are pretty cool cars. I mean, you look at them, you're like, wow, that's sick. But I don't know. Personally, for me, I want to get something that's more utilitarian that I can depend on for a long period of time. Also, we got some wild cards. That's a huge win. So makes me pretty happy. Go. Let's drop them back into the wizard. Appreciating the wizard out here. Get some more gold. Yeah, honestly, I thought I'd hate Goblin Cage Evo a lot more. But I feel like they balanced it very well this time compared to other Evos to Smurf Blade. Yeah, I agree. I think they've done a pretty good job on it. I like it. I think it's pretty strong. It's a fun card to play too. All right, we're going to go Knight in the back and we'll see what happens. My pooping content. Love you, brother, says Ethan. Dude, you could say I'm the shit then. That's OP. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Ethan. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me and being a nice person. Just an inconsistency between level 11 and level 15. Wizard would 3-shot at level 11 and then 2-shot at level 15. Wait, what do you mean? Can you enlighten me on what you mean by that? Because I'm kind of confused. Like, what would it 3-shot? I finally see cannon card. W buff? Yeah, huge buff. Massive buff. Take it. Yeah, I think that if you guys are playing in /Royale, it's a good time to play as well and grind ladder because you're getting 20,000 gold a day. So it's a pretty big benefit. I would say that, you know, if you're not already using it, like you are missing out pretty much a lot. Ooh, this is a bad Ice Spirit. I mean, doesn't really do anything. Oops. Terrible. That's going to hit my tower again. Well, that was the worst interaction we could have gotten possibly. I thought we would activate King Tower and then be fine, but we didn't do enough damage. Wizard used to 3-shot Skeleton Dragons. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so Wizard used to 3-shot Skeleton Dragons, and now it 2-shots them, I guess. Okay. Interesting. I guess at different card levels, they did different things, which makes a big difference when you're playing competitively. Yeah, and both those cards are used quite a bit. All right, can we not get cooked right now? I understand that you got the fiery Gordon Ramsay palette out here, but I really just don't want to get cooked. All right, this Ice Spear might be able to freeze both of them. Very cool. That was nice. I did it. That was nice. Get it, guys? Wow, I'm so funny. All right, what thoughts about Hog Rider? I think it's a great card. Generally, playing Hog Rider in most metas means that you have an adaptive card that can beat a majority of cards in Clash Royale. Like, if you can outcycle your opponent, you can generally find damage through pretty much everything. You just need to have, like, decent mechanics, unlike what I was there. Yeah, he'll go for a Skeleton Army here. We're going to pre-log it. This went better. Oh, wow, watch that. See, guys? This is better, you know? But it doesn't matter if I'm better. I'm still going to lose because I did play pretty poorly at the start. You have to play better and then not make mess-ups. So, even if I am the better player, I will still lose. I'm still going to try my hardest, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen in Clash. It's a wild game. He's now scared. He's going to drop a Peck instead, which is not what we want to see. Wizard won't get the shot in time, so it's going to get alive. It's going to stay alive. It shouldn't die, I don't think. Of course it doesn't. See, that's the problem. Like, having higher level cards and then me messing up just means I'm dead. And having, like, P.E.K.K.A, mini P.E.K.K.A, Skeleton Army is just insane. This guy's going to get predicted every single time, though. It's pretty funny. Alright, let's do this. Ice Spirit on the mini P.E.K.K.A or the P.E.K.K.A. I don't think I got it down fast enough. Oh, I did. Cool. I can still beat this guy, actually. It should be pretty insane, honestly. Little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Don't like that that didn't work, but it is what it is again. We log the Skeleton Army. Oh, dude. Imagine just getting logged every single time because I'm better. Couldn't be me, man. Alright, let's do this. Yellies. Got a P.E.K.K.A. I might win this. It's kind of crazy. Dude, I can't believe I beat you. That's insane. I pre-logged the Skeleton Army like 3 times. I remember watching you in CWA's videos. Love what you're doing, brother. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you a lot. That's an insane game. There was no win condition in his deck at all. It's just like random spam with a P.E.K.K.A. and mini P.E.K.K.A. But yeah, I think that the crazier things in Clash is like when you play into like P.E.K.K.A. Tornado with Tesla and you're just like, I guess I lose. Sometimes those type of games you just look at and you're like, man, there's nothing I could have done. There's nothing I could have done there. Eagleum shouldn't be touched directly, says Smurfblade. Yeah, I don't think they should keep buffing Eagleum. It's really bad for the game. They need to, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Ken says EV batteries get a bad rap. But I hear you. I'm spending way too much on my 2006 F-150 for transmission and engine issues. Less than a new truck. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, they gave me the option between 30,000 miles and 20,000 miles on these cars. And I'm thinking, like, I want one that has the least amount of miles possible because it's likely that the more miles you have, the more insidious things that have happened to the car, like, or potential, like, wear and tear on the car. I don't know. This is my gut feeling where I probably want a car that is maybe cheaper, that has less miles. That's just my strategy. Instead of going for, like, you know, a higher end version of a car that has more miles. A lot of people do that. I'm just like, nah, I don't really care. What's life like living in Seattle? Pretty expensive, but also really fun. I have a lot of friends here, been playing a ton of pickleball, been doing a ton of activities that are just enjoying the outdoors. And you know what? I seriously wouldn't trade it for the world. I really, really enjoy being here. And it was actually the best experience and best decision that I've made in the past couple years. Fresh off of a breakup, I was deciding between, do I want to be in Seattle? Do I want to be in Boston? And I stationed in Seattle for another year. And it's like, wait, this is awesome. I kind of built a small community here. I have a lot of people that I'm friends with that I wasn't friends with before. Moved into the city, made some different risks, and they all paid off. So yeah, it's been phenomenal. Thanks for asking, man. IB versus 8 E-Golem decks in a row. I feel like you're making that up. How do you match into 8 E-Golem decks in a row? That's just like E-Golem magnet status. That's insane. Is the deck that you're using good enough to get you to the top? Yeah, I'm going to be playing this deck all the way to the top of Trophy Road at 8,000 trophies. So I'm just playing this right now for fun with you guys, and I'll be doing it a little bit later to get higher and higher up. So yeah, no doubt about it. Alright, so Wizard is going to put in work against this Witch, I think, because the Valkyrie kind of put itself nearby. Ooh, we got the moves. Got the moves. We're making moves. We're making plays for days. Knock it back. Oh, I did knock it back. Wizard Shield didn't pop yet, so it's okay. Wait, Skeletons, they don't full counter the wall breakers because our Skeletons aren't high enough level, are they? Oh, they did. They full countered the wall breakers at like level 12. That's crazy. I didn't think that would work. Yo, level 14 Hog Rider hits different. For real, like that is a gigantic improvement for our deck. So, pretty cool. Are the vlogs coming? I don't know yet. Probably going to do a vlog, my first vlog when there's an event for Supercell. I think that would be the most, like, fitting thing to do. If there's an event for Supercell, like Clash Royale World Finals, whenever I go there, having my first vlog with that would be sick. It'd be so fun. I'd be, like, playing with every Clash Royale pro, like Ian, Riley, all those guys. I think that'd be fun. I don't know. I think doing content like that and then gradually shifting more into IRL stuff would be fun. So, see what we can do. Boston, bro. I'm from Boston, but I live in Vermont. Love New Hampshire and Maine, bro. Yeah. I've been to New Hampshire and Maine a lot. I went to Maine for, if you know Otto's Pizza, I went there all the time. If you guys are on the East Coast and you're in Boston, Brookline area, there's something called Otto's Pizza. And if you're in Maine, it's called Otto's Pizza. It's freaking amazing. You're going to go and watch the World Finals? Yeah, I'm going to go to Finland and watch it for sure. Do you recommend Hog Rider and P.E.K.K.A.? Yeah, Hog Rider P.E.K.K.A. works. I think P.E.K.K.A. plus Ram Rider is better. If you can afford to upgrade that, it's just objectively better. Unless Hog Rider gets an evolution. Wait, did this guy finish 179 in the world? What the? That's insane. I don't understand why we're matching to someone that finished 179 in the world on my mini account, but dude, he has leveled up his deck more than us, and he's at the same level as me, most likely, or better than me. crazy. I don't think I've ever played against someone on this account that is near my skill level. Because usually, since I'm maxed out, right, on my main account, and I've played this game for 8+ years, I never play against Smurf players. I play against new players that have just tried to level up their account. So obviously, I have a huge advantage from a skill department if I've played this game for a long period of time. I've hit like highest ranks in the world. Usually don't match against people that are starting a brand new account. The probability of me playing against someone on a brand new account that has played as long as me is insanely improbable, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird that we match into someone. It's crazy. So yeah, playing against someone better than me or as good as me at least, which is going to be a pretty fun match. I'll pop a log here so then we can disrupt the Dark Prince. We go Scaly's here to keep that alive a little bit longer. I'm gonna let the wizard do its thing. I'm not really gonna, throw more elixir at our homie here. Just gonna let this happen, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Definitely need to go giant skeleton and also go in for a knight because I can't afford to go in for a log. I just don't have elixir in the bank yet. So we're gonna take a little bit of damage. It's fine though. Has to be done. Have you ever ate Puerto Rican food in Boston? So you went to Orchard Beach, Hampton Beach, etc. I actually never really went to beaches in Boston because they were all kind of mediocre compared to where I grew up. I grew up on Martha's Vineyard, like off the coast of it. I know it sounds super fancy. I lived there year round, and the people that live year round in Martha's Vineyard, usually those people are in the service-oriented business. So the super rich people that come there during the summer, they get taken care of by the people that live here during the winter like me. So don't worry, I was not like uber omega ultra rich. I kind of just was one of those people that was like, hey, I'm going to teach the rich people how to play tennis and also like work at a bike shop for minimum wage or like less than minimum wage. I think I was getting $7 an hour under the table, which was kind of funny. So yeah, that was my life until I got a bit older. And then I started teaching tennis. I made more money, which was cool. I think I made like $30 an hour when I was in college like 8 years ago. No, not 8 years. I don't know how many years. It was a long time ago. Before I even started college. It was a while back there. Really, really cool. Man, time flies fast. Hopefully we can fly away with a win here. I'd love to beat a top 100 or 200 player in the world. That'd be a huge win for me. Love the tornado, whatever he drops here backward. Then the giant skeleton approaches the tower and wins us the game. I think we won. Dude, I just beat a top 200 player. That's insane. I did not expect to win. Otto's Pizza slaps? Yeah, Auto Pizza slaps. Super, super good. Also, Anna's Taqueria in Boston used to be really, really good when I was there. Anyway, we just beat 134 player in the world. Insane win, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's a W. So I think we'll play one more game and then we'll end the stream. We'll just see if we can end on a W. It would be nice. You guys have any more questions about cards to upgrade? Let me know. Generally, other cards that I would recommend upgrading are like Fireball and Log. Spells that are useful in pretty much every deck you play. So like a card like Skeletons, where you can cycle it in almost every deck, like whether it's a Golem deck, a Lava Hound deck, a Fast Cycle deck with a Hog Rider deck. Generally, those cards will be played in every single deck. So it's important to really capitalize on the cards that you can play with everything. That's what I would recommend upgrading if you don't know what to upgrade. Fireball, Log, Arrows, Skeletons, Ice Spirit, Knight, Wizard Evolution. Cards that have evolutions are also really good to upgrade as well because you can fit them in a bunch of decks if they're supporting cards. Would really recommend that. Tornado doesn't need to be upgraded, so like the cards that you don't need to upgrade that can fit in every deck, just don't upgrade them because it doesn't matter. Tornado damage, like, it's inconsequential in most situations. You just want to activate King Tower a lot of times. Doesn't matter that much. We had 3 severe flooding events in Vermont since last year. It's so sad. Yeah, you know the thing about the East Coast is for me, whenever I'm there, I just look at the weather. I'm like, wow, this is so much worse than West Coast weather. Even Seattle weather is better, you know? That's how you know that the East Coast weather is messed up. I lived in Boston. I'm not joking. There was legitimately like upwards of 3 events where I saw cars spinning and hitting the train tracks because there's a T where you take for public transportation. Cars would like spin on the T tracks and then they would like literally launch themselves, catapulted directly into another car on the side of the road. And you just sit there like, What am I watching? Is it SIRTAG gameplay or is it even more appalling? It's more appalling. Spoiler alert. It's pretty bad. So it is not a sight to see unless you like misery. Yeah. Would not recommend ever going to Boston in the winter if you do not have the adequate like car to deal with slippery train tracks. What about Valkyrie? Valkyrie's a pretty good card. It's more so suited in control decks. So if you're running the deck like Hog Rider or Goblin Drill or something that is really defensive oriented, then yeah, sure. Valkyrie's a great card, but totally depends. That definitely not playing like a top 200 player, maybe bought the account. You should never make like assumptions like that. You don't know until you actually know. So I don't know. Sometimes people have bad games too. Like for instance, like 2 years ago, I had my girlfriend at the point play on my account a few times and she just tilted and lost. So like, I'm sure there's moments where you have family members or people that are close to you play on your account. Sometimes you just mess around. Maybe the guy just was having an off day or a bad day. He didn't play well. Also, I just used my tornado, so I'm dead. I like that this guy laughs at me. He's like, Jake, you suck. So see, like for this one, I didn't play very well here. We'll play one more game and then we'll end on that. But yeah, we want to end on a win, so we're just going to throw this one and jump to the next one. Why on more tag? Just for chill, you know, vibing, having a good time with you guys. Not really taking it too seriously, just having a good time. I was stuck for 12 hours in a 9 feet water flood and had to be rescued. That's insane, dude. I'm glad that you're here. I mean, you know, like that type of stuff is scary. Just a PSA to everyone that is in flooding weather or in bad weather. Please, 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 please promise me one thing. Never go in your car and try to drive in the flooded, like, roads. If the roads are completely flooded and there's water everywhere and you drive, you're going to get stuck in your car and die. Like, it's really that bad. You just die. Like, you can't get out of your car. So don't do that. Never drive in flooded weather. That is my #1 piece of recommendation for everyone here. If you guys are unaware, if you're trying to escape a car when the car is in a situation where, you know, you can't really get out of it because, hey, you're like driving your car off the cliff or something, or like some bad situation happens, you need to roll down your window immediately and then try to escape through your window, because windows can't be cracked. There are specific things that you can buy to crack the windows, but like most windows are designed so that they can't smash or break. You can crack them, but they don't smash or break. You have to roll down the window while your electrics in your car is still working. So when the circuitry and the car is still able to like roll up the window, then you can get out of the car. But if you can't roll up the window and, you know, it's underwater and it's submerged in underwater for too long, it's GG. It's GG. It's game over for you IRL. Yeah. Keep that in mind. Make sure that if you guys ever, you know, find yourself in that type of situation, yeah, have that type of tidbit of information for you guys. I got you. I got you with that IRL tip. Hopefully no one has to use it, but roll down the windows and then kids and elderly out first, and then you go out as soon as you possibly can. Yeah, super important. The windows are how you get out. You can't open up the car door because the pressure is too high. Not sure, but I heard underwater affects the hardness of car windows. I don't think it's the hardness of car windows from the underwater pressure. I believe it's because the underwater pressure is stopping you from opening up the door. And then, because you can't open up the car door, because there's too much pressure from the water. But the windows themselves are designed so that they don't smash for whatever reason. It's like the, you guys know the, what is it called? The windshield, right? The windshield doesn't smash, or it's not supposed to smash. It can crack, but usually doesn't break, right? It'd be pretty bad for accidents and other stuff if windshields just broke all the time. My dad fell into a volcano. Dude, I hope you're trolling. I hope you're trolling. I really, you know, I super hope you're trolling. That would be gruesome. Hopefully he encountered a Groudon and like got saved or something, bro. Groudon seems like a pretty benevolent Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think that that's like, I've never heard that in my entire life. I really hope that that's a troll. I really hope that's troll, because that would be like the saddest story I've heard ever. It'd be so tragic. All right, can we log this and not lose the game? I guess not. Yo, can you, like, not win with a level 15 Hog Rider for the one time, bro? Thank you for listening to me for once in your life. Right, we're so dead, right? There's no way that we get a hit here. Sorry. There's no way we get 2 hits, right? Oh, wait. Does this win? Oh, no, dude. I actually don't know. Does it do 45 damage? Oh, my goodness. Let's go. Under-level log for the win. Wait, no. My log is level 14. Under-level tornado for the win. Hell yeah. Tornado does 64 damage. And then the log... Oh, it's not level 14. It's level 13. 70 damage. A cool 70. I really didn't think I was going to win that. I thought I was going to lose. Anyway, guys, I appreciate everyone being here. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. I'm going to end on that. And yeah, let me know down in the comment section what you guys are upgrading or what decks you want to be playing in the future. Rate my deck. Say, you know, what you think about this or any of the decks that I've been playing on YouTube. There's a lot of cool things that you guys can check out. For instance, one of my favorite decks in the game right now is featured on my YouTube channel, where it's a P.E.K.K.A deck, and it's a unique, different P.E.K.K.A deck. So if you like this type of cycle where you're running Skeletons and Ice Spirit with a Evolved Wizard, and maybe you want a bit of a different deck where you're running P.E.K.K.A plus Ram Rider, that deck that I showcase on my main channel is probably the best P.E.K.K.A deck in the game right now, and it's got a really quick card cycle, so you can spam Evolved Wizards more often and get more value with Void and just play way more aggressive. If you want to see a P.E.K.K.A Ram Rider deck that is a little bit more pay to win than this version, so if you have higher level cards, that's what I would recommend playing. It'll be in the pinned comment. You can check that out. And yeah, if you guys want to play this deck, this is also a great deck to be playing. I have a series on my main channel. Just like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content today, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. No matter when or where you guys are watching, have an awesome one. And like the video if you enjoyed and you want to see more. See you guys later. And there was one other thing. I'm not patronizing when I say that you're not only a great Clash Royale player, but an ultra multitasker with wisdom. Yeah, I have pretty good multitasking, but I don't know if I have wisdom, man. I think I'm like genuinely one of the more stupid people that has been successful on YouTube. I have a lot of fun with whenever I do things here, but like my decision making with YouTube content sometimes is like not the best. I think I'm pretty smart in real life, but I have a lot more fun and really treat YouTube more as like a fun thing where I mess around and I create the content that I want to do instead of chasing views like a lot of my friends that have grown their channel by growing and just constantly bombarding the next trend. And I'm just like, you know what? Instead of covering the new updates or covering the new things, usually I just stream and record content on the things I want to. So kind of funny. Today, I did cover an event, but for the most part, I usually just cover the same decks that I enjoy, which if you want to grow, it's not the way to do it. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have an amazing one. I'll see you. And yeah, peace out. Love you. Deuces.